Do you ever feel like you're either too heavy or too light when practicing Katadori Ikkyo? Today we'll look at a centering exercise that helps you unify with your partner, stay connected, and transmit energy without pushing or collapsing. The key is what I call kind of a pulse or a shock, a grounded, centered shock that comes from your hara, not your arms. Let's explore how to find the balance so that both uke and nage can train with more connection, freedom, and sensitivity. I hope today's video gives you some insight, inspiration, and motivation to help you make the most of your training and take your Aikido to the next level. Let's check it out. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of the video where I have a couple of special announcements. Here we go. Katadori, ne? Katadori. No worries. Yes. Actually, sorry. Let's just do that much for now. Offer the kata here. And when we, again, boy, when hands go down, this likes to close. So work against that. Make a concerted effort to keep this open. So, Katadori. Here. This will be the temptation. Especially if you're strong, you'll get away with that a number of times. Instead, this. Katadori. Here. Yes. Just that much for now. Yes, exactly. It's just so interesting. Very nice. Right. Nice, Morgan. Beautiful. Exquisite. Same thing. Now light touch, as light a touch as you can. And then you might feel like, oh, but he's not going low then. What about you if you go low? Okay? Do as I say, not as I do. Good. Light touch. Try light touch. Thank you. Light touch. So that you could bounce it if you wanted. What a treat to have people with a lot of experience at this seminar and a lot of experience with like endo background, and so a lot of sensitivity. And so a lot of times I can't work on this stuff, this kind of light touch kind of thing. But everybody's really nice and sensitive. Chris-san again. Good. So if you catch yourself, pushing. If you catch yourself like this, or the knees just slightly bent, or look at this structure here, then you might be pushing. So if you keep it light, then you can kind of check yourself, test yourself. Ooh. And if he's a good uke, that's where I was getting to earlier. People who have been brought up well with ukemi, you guys know, not just know, I think everybody knows, but you guys have embodied to varying degrees, and we're all still working on it, embodied this idea of pushing back up into it. I'll take the ukemi. Not just standing here like this. No, especially the black belts, none of you are doing this. And the white belts are striving very, very much to do this as well, right? You have a couple variations going on. I saw Brian laugh. I was being diplomatic, but honest as well. So, but anyway, so pushing up so that if this pops up, my body will follow it. I had no plan that this foot was going to go there or anything like that. But if I were like this and he popped up, it's not as efficient, okay? So white belts, I know that you know you're so lucky to have these examples this week. So anyway, if we have people whose ukemi is like that, then we can do this light touch, as long as there's a center-to-center connection. If it's empty. Hey, sorry to interrupt the video, but some of you have been asking how you can get a copy of my book, The Teacher. The book includes topics such as from horse riding to Budo, the Japan experience, back home, building intuition, attracting new students to Aikido, nonviolence in Aikido, leading by example, women in Aikido, arrogance, no to homogenization in Aikido, Aikido and distance teaching, body alignment, more. If you haven't yet purchased it and you'd like to, just head to lia-suzuki.com/book, or you can find that link in the description here on YouTube. The book is available in English and Italian. If you want it in Italian, you've got to go to Amazon. There's plenty of really cool photos. There's me when I first started Aikido, even before I got to Boston, which is where my first teacher is. Also Katadori Shihan, Bill Gleason Sensei, my first teacher. And for those of you who might know him, Gary Small Sensei, taking ukemi long ago. Another of Katadori Shihan, Yamaguchi Sensei. All right. We've got a couple of me teaching seminars, of course. And then even one with me with explaining something with Shoto. This is in the No to Homogenization section. As I said, the link is in the description below. Just click on that, go to lia-suzuki.com/book and order yours. Let's get back to the video now. It's going to be like, oh, and then talk about Aikido, right? So, good. Falling or not falling? Yeah, I'll take it into something else if you like. Hey, go ahead. Oh. Hi, okay. Onegaishimasu. Hi. Then, my version, my understanding of what Greg Sensei was sharing with us in May. Yeah. Do you remember he said something, gosh, I forget his words, but something like a shock is pulse. Pulse, thank you. So I also think of it as a shock. Boy, it's really nice. And boy, the black belts, we know, but maybe everybody knows, when you get a hoo out of your partner, that's special. Yeah, nobody fakes those. So let him bounce up a little bit because your hand is light, remember? We have a light touch, but it's grounded and heavy. I'll tell a story here. People ask me, like, what was it like taking ukemi from Takeda Sensei, sorry. And what was it like taking ukemi from Yamaguchi Sensei? First of all, very, very different, but both very, very powerful. So I'll just tell about Yamaguchi Sensei first. I still remember clear as day the first time that I was thrown by each of them. And with Yamaguchi Sensei, I was sitting, and my partner was being thrown, and it was a small space with a bunch of people. So Yamaguchi Sensei was like about this far away from me. And he's throwing my partner. Then he pointed to me. So I didn't have much space to get up. We were doing Shomanuchi Ikkyo. And I got up, and it was this Ikkyo in here, rather than up and over, right? And anyway, so I saw right in front, yeah, thank you, Chris. It was this one, and then I got up a little bit, and then bam, that one, right? So the only contact was there, but I felt like a piano had dropped on me. I felt this weight, just unbelievable heavy weight. So we're not doing a heavy weight here, but that freakishness of how can we weigh him down palm to palm without pushing him down, okay? Here. But anyway, and then when he bounces up, oof, you can send something from your center. This one, perhaps. Wait for the bounce up. So it doesn't translate when you have somebody who hasn't exactly, you read my mind. He's demonstrating the uke who's just using their arm, right? But when we go back to Caesar's natural ukemi, where he's coming in from his center, then it makes sense. It works, so to speak. Here he comes from his center. Onegaishimasu. Uh-huh. Good. Push me up a little bit. Yes. Good. Good. Chris-san. Sorry. Good. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Yeah. When this lifts, you come up into it from your center. And that's why. Yeah. Uh-huh. Sina-san. Here. Yeah. The two go together. Good. I missed the timing there on that one. Release and then down. So if he's not really completely coming up from his center, then that pulse won't really be transmitted as well, if at all. Okay? So try to give your partner that. And, okay, we're like almost at the end of these 5 days. Some people have been doing all 5 days. So we don't have to go crazy with it. That's enough too. Ooh. Yes. Good. Caesar-san again. Here. Doesn't have to be fast. Good. Uh-huh. Ooh. The pulse is quick. Okay, go ahead, try. Thank you, Say. Not bad. Here. Push up into it. Yes. Push. Yes, good. Push earlier this time. I think we've got it. Yes. It's like basketball. Yes, good. Oh, cool. Good. Excellent, Brian.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. Oh, sorry, my bad. Wow, that was a wake-up call for me. Yes, sorry. Yeah, sure. Yes, good. Ooh. Like a shock through your body. Here. And then with that in mind, conscious of that bounciness, kind of. Here. Now you can play with it and take it into Ikkyo. Ooh. 1 bounce, no bounces, 2 bounces, whatever. Keep this. Uh-huh. Sina-san. Oh, 失礼. If you make some of those bounces, but don't take it to the extent that he falls, he will be wanting to get up. Nobody wants to, unless you're at the gym wanting to build up your legs, nobody wants to stand like this for as long as they, for 5 minutes. So he wants to either go down or either come up to this. So compress him, bounce like a bouncing ball, and then he'll easily pop up. Ooh. Uh-huh. Oh. Say sorry again. Ooh. Doesn't have to be fast. In fact, you can even experiment with different speeds. Hey, go ahead. Ooh. Good. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh. 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 Good, 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 good. Push into it. Get under it. Get under it. There you go. Ooh. Sorry, sorry. Ooh. Yes. Push, 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 push. Good, 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 good. Yes. Ooh. Good. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. From the center, not just the arm. Yeah, if you fix your posture, you'll do it. Yes, yes, yes. Still, still, yes. Yes. Good, 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 good. Yes. Nice. Yes, 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 yes. Good, 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 good. Hey, Dozo. I hope you found that helpful and interesting. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comments section if Ikkyo is challenging for you or for your students for that matter. Specifically, let me know if it's difficult from Katadori. I'd love to hear what kinds of movements or exercises have helped you or your students with Ikkyo. Also, please let me know what seminars you're planning to attend. I'll be teaching in the Netherlands. Actually, if you're watching this video at the time that it's published, I'll be teaching in the Netherlands this Friday, so September 12th to 14th. It's in a town called Baarn. Hope my pronunciation is okay. And then on the 16th, Tuesday, I'll be in Dusseldorf. So please come along and join us. Then, really special, the 17th through the 21st, I'll be in Bonn, Germany. And the first two nights, the 17th and the 18th, will be a Yudansha seminar, so black belt seminar. And then the 19th to the 21st, Friday through Sunday, will be a mixed levels seminar, typical kind of seminar where everybody is invited regardless of their rank and experience. Then, to top it off, I'll be in Heidelberg the 22nd and the 23rd. So big European tour from the 12th to the 23rd. And the only day that there's no class will be the 15th. I'll be in transit from the Netherlands to Dusseldorf. So, whoo, it's going to be a whirlwind. Anyway, if you'd like more details on those, just go to lia-suzuki.com/seminars. Again, lia-suzuki.com/seminars. So, I hope I get to see you there. Also, I mentioned that I've got a special announcement at the end of this video. So, in 2026, I'm very excited that we've got a couple of special guest instructors coming to my dojo in Los Angeles, and I will soon be revealing their names. So if you'd like to get on the waiting list, you should go to my seminars page and jump on there. And then you'll be one of the first to know when I announce it to my list, and then later I'll announce it to the general public. If you're interested in my work with Shoto, short sword, just go to lia-suzuki.com/shoto-book, and you can get on the wait list. We got some really nice photos the other day, so we're putting that book together. It's a bit complex because of needing to get the photos and everything. So hope that'll be ready soon. And again, lia-suzuki.com/shoto-book. All right. See you in the next video, but I really hope to see you in person in one of my upcoming seminars. Bye-bye.